You're ready to paint with watercolor, but the wall of supplies is overwhelming. What do you actually need? Most beginners think paint is the main purchase. They're mistaken. The single most vital supply is your paper. Using good paint on cheap paper leads to frustration, creating muddy colors and a ruined, pilling surface. But the right paper can make even student-grade paints look spectacular and let you correct mistakes. Today, we build your ideal beginner kit from the ground up, covering the 3 pillars: paper, paint, and brushes. So what makes watercolor paper good? It comes down to 3 key factors: material, weight, and texture. First, material. The undisputed best is 100% cotton. Unlike brittle wood pulp paper, cotton fibers are strong and absorbent. This strength means the paper won't tear when you lift color or add layers, giving you far greater control. Next is weight. For beginners, 140 pounds or 300 grams per square meter is the magic number. This heavier paper is far less likely to buckle or warp when wet. Finally, texture. Cold press has a slight tooth and is recommended for beginners. Hot press is smooth, better for fine detail work. So, rule number 1, invest in 100% cotton, 140 pounds, cold press paper. It will have the biggest impact on your progress. Now for the paint. To understand paint, you must grasp watercolor's unique quality, transparency. Light passes through it, hits the paper, and reflects back. This reflection creates that signature luminosity, which is why paper quality is so vital. But does the paint itself matter that much? Yes, immensely. And it all comes down to one word: pigment. High-quality, artist-grade paints have a high concentration of it. Cheaper, student-grade paints use more filler, which is why they can look chalky. You need more layers, risking muddy results. But you don't need dozens of colors. Start with a limited palette, a warm and cool version of red, yellow, and blue. This forces you to learn mixing. And notice what's missing? White paint. With transparency, the paper itself is your white. Opaque white paint kills the natural glow. Now for our third pillar, brushes. And yes, they must be watercolor brushes. Acrylic brushes are too stiff and won't hold enough water. Here's the biggest brush secret. Beginners need larger brushes than they think. A small brush causes streaky washes and dries too fast. A larger brush holds more water and paint, allowing for beautiful, even washes. A size 8 or 10 round is your most versatile starting point. Okay, we have our paper, paint, and brush. But where do you mix those colors? This brings us to the overlooked tools. You need a palette, but its most significant feature is a white mixing surface. This lets you see the true color before it hits the paper. Plastic palettes are cheap but stain over time, which can taint your mixes. A simple ceramic plate from a thrift store is a great alternative. And once you have a good brush, protect your investment. Never leave it resting tip down in your water jar. This will ruin the point. Now, a concept that links all this together: the hidden cost of starting with the cheapest supplies. Upgrading later isn't so simple. When you upgrade, everything changes. Artist paint needs more water. Better brushes hold more water. Better paper absorbs it differently. All the water control habits you built with cheap supplies become obsolete. You have to relearn how to paint from a foundational level. Does this mean you must buy the most expensive artist-grade everything from day one? No. It means you must be strategic. Here is the strategy. Put your money where it has the most impact. Start with the best 100% cotton paper you can afford. This is non-negotiable. Next, get one good, versatile round brush like we discussed. Then it's perfectly fine to start with student-grade paints to learn color theory. So your ideal starting kit is great paper, one great brush, and good enough paint. This combination puts the quality where it truly counts. This strategy is for more than just buying supplies. It's a method for changing your mindset as a beginner. The purpose of buying the right supplies is to remove frustration, ensuring that when a painting fails, you can analyze your technique, not blame your tools. Predictable paper, a brush that holds water properly, and paint that shows true color lets you focus on the actual skill of painting. Your tools should be your partners, not your adversaries. Choose them wisely, and you'll build a foundation for a joyful painting practice. What was the most surprising supply tip you learned today? Let me know in the comments. For a full list of our recommendations, check the description.